Like every single one of Apple's products, the Mac Studio is not upgradable. But here's the catch. The storage modules are not storage modules, they're NAND flash modules. And those modules just so happen to be able to be upgradable, swappable, repairable. Apple refuses to let you do this. Here is the case for allowing this to happen and why it is a good idea. Let's talk. Starting off with something that I think is very, very crucial to this entire argument. We do not want consumer upgradability as this whole argument. That's not the argument we're having here. The argument we are having here is that there are products made for prosumers, professionals that should have this ability but do not. The Mac Studio is one of these, and the reason it is one of these is because it is designed for professionals, for people that are working every single day, people who are working on the next big Hollywood blockbuster, people who are doing YouTube videos, people that are thousands of Logic tracks. There are people out there doing that. Yes, this product is for them. And sometimes, when you're in a professional environment, you need to have a technician on hand for a production house. Sometimes things go wrong. Sometimes things need to be upgraded to better suit the needs, as they come. So what if, just crazy idea here, just me talking, what if there was a NAND storage module? Because, Apple designed this from the ground up. They know macOS is capable of having interchangeable SSDs, which have their DRAM cache, their NAND flash modules, and all that. Apple knows that that's a possibility with modern technology, but they decide, hang on a second, we can make more money if we don't allow this. And that is where the biggest issue is. Apple knows they can charge through the nose for 1 terabyte, 2 terabytes, 3 terabytes, up to 8 terabytes. But in a professional environment, you need to be able to pull on SSD if your motherboard breaks, for example, or if the silicon fails. I've had that happen with a Mac Mini. If you need to get access to a professional file that you're working on that's really time sensitive for a really important client, you can lose clients. Clients will not come back to you if you don't have access to the files, because oftentimes you're only working off external drives. What if you have the project on your main file and the logic board breaks? You can't extract the SSD and put it into another Mac Studio, which in theory should be possible, but it's not. People like Linus Tech Tips and Luke Miani have done some serious work on this part, and I want to give a big shout out to them, because without them we wouldn't be having this discussion. They concluded, both of them, that when you either have a different storage capacity to what your original Mac Studio was, or you try to put the Mac Studio SSD into another Mac Studio and you don't reformat it through Apple Configurator, it's not going to work. And that's unfortunate, because in a professional environment you need to be able to pull out an SSD if your system breaks to extract the data. Apple's not going to extract the data for you because they physically can't, and it's just unfortunate. This leads us into right to repair. And this is a whole other topic, and I'm going to do a whole other video about this, but get subscribed by the way if you want to see that. This right to repair argument is in favor of letting the consumer, if the consumer owns the product, if the consumer bought this product, they deserve to have access to the repair documentation and tooling required and the parts to repair their Mac Studio. An in-house technician should be able to buy the parts, send back the old parts if you want, or send back discount or whatever it is. Our in-house technician should have access to the support documentation and all that goes with Mac Studio. We've shown that the components inside of it are modular, like the Pcb is modular for the power supply, the Nand flash modules are modular, probably the logic board is modular as well in some capacity. But Apple refuses to allow this. If people give you thousands of euros, thousands of dollars, they can expect the best. It's not unreasonable. And when you don't treat them like the professional they are, like the person, the tech enthusiast that bought your product to do professional work on it, if you do not treat them with the respect they deserve, if they are trained to work on computers, you are going to lose your audience. People are going to switch to PC. People like myself, I've been tempted several times. I've switched to Premiere Pro several times, but I've built my current workflow off Final Cut. We can't just pack up in the morning and leave for another operating system. Well, we could, but Final Cut is optimized, it's there, it's whatever. If you do not treat your paying customers with the respect they deserve, you're going to lose them all. If a consumer wants to fix the screen on their iPhone, they should have the right to fix the screen on their iPhone and not send it to Apple. Yes, there's the risk of it potentially bricking the device or whatever, but that's the risk the consumer takes when they repair their own device. So no, right to repair is not irrelevant in this argument. And right to repair is critical for the longevity and support of your devices. And with that, let me know what you think in the comment section below. Subscribe for more content similar to this, and I'll catch you all in the next one. See ya.